What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're out in the shop today doing some injector cleaning for somebody. Somebody dropped them off, so we're cleaning some injectors today. But what I wanted to do today, I've actually had a few people ask me what the sport front wheel drive car weighs. The car used to weigh, I think it was like 2,400 or 2,450-ish. But that was before, we added bead locks to the car, so that probably adds a little weight. We've done a couple other things. We changed the turbo. Turbo might weigh a little bit different. And then we put the rear trailing arms with the lighter rear brake setup and stuff. And so kind of what I was going to do today, I'm going to swap the wheels out, put the front end and stuff on it, and we're going to roll the car up on the scales and see what the car weighs at race weight, without me in it, all my gear and all that stuff, full tank of gas. And then mainly want to do that because I actually want to see where the weight bias is at. We've got a weight plate on the front of it. The weight plate, I think, weighs like 100 pounds or 125 pounds. And now with taking the weight off the rear, I kind of want to see where the weight bias is at. So let me get some wheels swapped out, and we'll roll this thing up on the scales to see what we're looking at. All right, so we got the wheels tossed on the front here, and I got to go grab my gear, throw the hood back on it, and then throw the front bumper back on. I'll probably throw the front bumper back on, just kind of half set on there as soon as I get it up on the scales. So I got to drag the scales out, and then we'll roll this thing up on here and see what this thing weighs. Got the scales out here, and we're gonna roll this thing up on here. And these are the Proform wireless, the old Proform wireless scales. These are actually my buddy Joshua at Finishing Line. He lets me use them whenever I play around with weight and stuff on cars. So thanks, Joshua, for letting me use these. I've got the front tires down to 7 pounds because that's where it'll be, because obviously if you let air out of the front tires, the car will settle towards the front. So you want it with the tire pressure and everything the way it'll be at the starting line. So we'll get this rolled up on here, see what it is, and then like I said, I got to go grab my gear. We're going to check the car as is without weight in it, and then we'll check it with me and all the gear and everything in it as well, and we'll see what this thing weighs. And here I thought I was videoing me pushing that up there because I struggled for about 5 minutes and you all would have laughed, but then turns out I wasn't recording. But got it up on the scales. It is 2194 without me in it. So looks like weight bias 28.5 in the back. So is it like 70, like 72? Man, that's pretty good. Let me go grab my gear. Oh, and we don't have the front bumper on it yet either. So let me go grab my gear, and then we'll see what we're looking at. All right, so there's the weight with the car and my gear in the seat. I got to grab my helmet still, and then my gloves and my Hans. And then I'm going to crawl in the passenger or the driver's seat here, and then we'll see what the weight does. All right, so I'm going to crawl in the seat here. Oh, no. Yeah, nice things. And we'll let the weight settle for a moment. And then we'll get a good idea what it weighs. All right, and as you saw there, the car weighed 2452 with me in it. And the weight bias looked a little funky. I'm gonna write this down on my board here. Some dry erase board stuff here. We're gonna do Civic weight. Before, after. So it was 2452. How do I do two different twos? 2452, and it was 2210-ish. Well, actually it was 2202 without my gear in it, just the car itself. So then you add me, my gear, my helmet, my pants, shoes, all the above. You're looking at 250 pounds right there with my weight in it. So I'm out here scaling the car and I hear this noise. And I'm like, man, that sounds like a turbo car ripping up and down the street. I heard it twice. Oh, I can hear it off in the distance. I think I know who it is. Wait for it. I bet it's a little red EG hatch. Sounds like a turbo Civic. I said, I think I know that car.
We're disobeying the law.
That sounds like it. Mint. Rick's garage out here disobeying the law. Little turbo Civic he's been building. Pop the hood on this thing. Let's check this ride out. Little turbo D series action.
I think all the leaks are down. We got the new master, the brake, or the clutch master cylinder in, so the clutch feels way different now, so I'm getting used to that.
Really?
And it's not broken in either, so.
Nice. Heck yeah.
Yeah, dude, the turbo's dry.
Looks good.
Oh, my air filter just came in today. I'm gonna put that on. That'll be
Your
good.
headlights out.
Oh, shoot. That's good.
Minor details.
Brights.
Oh yeah, you're golden. They're not that bright anyways. It's fine. Heck yeah. What'd you say, it's on 8 pounds? Ish?
Yeah, it creeps to 9.
You have a boost gauge in it?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. I was literally just scaling the silver car to see what it weighed, and I heard something and I was like, that sounds like a turbo car. And I was like, it was really quiet, and I was like, no, surely not. And then I hear it again, and I was like, yep, definitely rigs.
The kid's like, when he's driving around making the blow-off valve pop, and
Heck yeah. Such a cool little car.
it's got like
Oh yeah, sounds good. Let's see if he drags coming out of the driveway here. Oh, is he? Oh, just a smidge. Don't do it. He's gonna do it. Are we gonna get a Racer flyby? Oh, kind of. Kids these days. Anyways, yeah, so the Civic obviously needs some work on the scale or the weight bias. It I don't know what to make of the fact that it shows that, you know, it's 150 pounds heavy in the right front, but I did pour a little water down here, or left front, sorry. It's 150 pounds heavy on this side, which is weird because everything kind of sits off this direction. So you think this side would be a little heavier, but obviously the motor's heavier than the transmission, so it's kind of a weird weight displacement up here. But I did pour a little water right here at the edge of the motor plate or the weight plate, and the water rolls this way. So you would think obviously the floor is down on this corner, and this is the corner it's light on. So maybe it is. Maybe it's just heavy on that corner. So we're going to have to figure out a way to try and add. I'd like to add at least 100 pounds over here, and that's going to be tough because there is nowhere to put it. So you have to figure out something there, or we'll have to play with some spring rates and try and get it to corner balance a little bit better. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Now you see what these little front-wheel drive Hondas weigh. This thing it's made 1,100, but currently it's probably making about 800. But 800 horsepower, 2,400 pounds, you know, that's a recipe for some bottom 9-second passes, I'd say. Anyways, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Keep following along. We're going to get this thing out here soon. We got IFO Topeka coming up. We'll see you guys when we get there.